Hey guys, Kurt from Time Machine Transport. So, Josh, I know you're gonna be watching this video. I just got off the phone with you, brother. Sorry, I'm gonna do this video before it gets super hot out here. So I'm still over in Barstow, but you see this? That crack? It goes from there all the way down to there. So I've been saying I was gonna do a video on this, and I also have a chip right there. So, I know, shame on me, excuse me, bought this stuff from China. Why do you say it's Chinese, Mr. Trump? Because it's from China. Anyways, so it comes with the instructions, this clear solution and a razor blade, and also it comes with these plastic strips. I'm going to open up a brand new one because, and I'm sure I'm going to make it worse. I'm sure I'm going to make it worse. So, and actually, if you have a crack in your windshield, it's not a DOT violation as long as it's not in your line of vision. Okay? Yeah, you could have a DOT officer give you a warning for it, but I went through an inspection in Kansas with this same windshield, and the guy gave me a warning on my DOT tape that wasn't on my mud flaps on my tractor. Did you hear what I said? He gave me a warning. Now, I've been through multiple DOT inspections through my years, right? Level 1 through 3. I have never ever gotten a warning for not having DOT reflective tape on my mud flaps on my tractor. Okay, I have put it on since then, because once you get a warning basically is going to be well, we're going to get you if you don't do it citation. Okay, so if you don't get it done, some people are like, oh, they just gave me a warning, I don't have to get it done. Well, you're in the system now for it. And I'll explain the story that this gentleman told me, this DOT officer, which was, by the way, was very cool, because he could have put me out of service for my front brake chamber, but he didn't. He gave me a warning. This was months and months ago. Anyways, he tells me that there was a car hauler, and the car hauler had a vehicle that was sticking off of the back of the car hauler, and that's a violation. I guess you cannot hang off of the back. And he said, the driver said, oh, I wonder if that's my fire stick. That is, I'll bet. Is that Amazon? Yeah, buddy. I think I'm gonna put you guys on pause. All right, guys, look at that. Amazon, I love those guys, man. Anyways, I'll do a video on what I needed it for. Anyways, so I'm going to open up one of these packages and show you exactly what it is. Now, this stuff was on a video, and I'm sure it's well, I mean, I could be wrong. I've actually bought stuff like this in the past and have had good success with it. So now this company tried to screw me out of my delivery. I waited like 6 months for this. So because, and a lot of people don't know this, when you make purchases from eBay, or not necessarily Amazon, because we have Amazon Prime, and I know, shame on me, ordering from Amazon and, you know, stuff like that, and Walmart, they're putting mom and pop places out of business. However, see that guy right there? Amazon, mom and pops wouldn't do that. So I know I'm not embarrassed by it, but if mom and pops were to do that, I would pay more money to have a delivery from a mom and pop company. But unfortunately, the big companies like Amazon have put them out of business. So, and I suffer the same fate, because large companies, trucking companies, are putting us little guys out of business. So I will eventually suffer the same fate, I'm sure. Anyways, so this Chinese from China company tried screwing me out of my order. So sorry, I kind of went off the subject here, but when you buy from eBay or online stuff, whatever the case is, you should really set up a PayPal account, okay? And I was never, you know, a lot of people don't realize, but Elon Musk was the creator of PayPal, I guess. So I noticed, I was checking my stuff, I'm like, why have I not received, because I was going through my bank statements and everything, highlighting everything for tax reasons, and I noticed that this charge was like $30-some. And I was like, huh, why didn't I get that glass up? So I checked, sure enough I didn't. So I filed a case or a claim with PayPal. And if they do not send you your product, PayPal reimburses you your money. So it's a win-win situation. So this company, I did get refunded from a company that didn't send me my product through, and I purchased it with PayPal. This company, so I ordered, it was buy two, get two free, I think it was. Or buy, well, whatever it was. They sent me a shit ton of it. So anyways, they're like, well, we were really sorry, so we kind of, so what I have, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packages. Anyways, so let's go ahead. I'm going to put you on pause. I really should get a tripod, but I actually, maybe I can do this with just one hand. My brother Josh says, dude, you got to stop putting this on pause, man. So let's see what the kit comes with. Comes with a nice plastic bag, the solution, a razor blade, instructions with this plastic filament tape, and it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, like I said, I'm probably gonna end up making this worse. We'll see. Oh, and I got another chip right there too. So anyways, and it was wild because I had this windshield replaced in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I made a country song from it. It was a little Chinaman in Salt Lake City. Like about 2 months after I got this thing installed, a rock truck, a gravel truck hit me there. I think another one down there, and hit me here. But my song goes, a guy rolled up on me at a truck stop. He said 150, I said 130, he said 140, I said get it done. So I paid $140 for this windshield. You want to hear that again? A guy rolled up on me at a truck stop. He said 150, I said 130, he said 140, I said get it done. Now the song's going to stick in your mind. Anyways, so I'm probably going to make this worse. I was going to do it yesterday, but just didn't. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead, and they say you got to wipe it down, which I've already done. I waited for a warmer part of the day because once they say you're not supposed to squeeze the solution in here. Like I said, I'll do it as, I'll do the video as I do it. You're supposed to just let it roll down in there. So another thing is they recommend you only do a 12-inch crack. Well, obviously I think my 12 is my crack. That's what she said. My crack is bigger than 12 inches. So we're gonna see. And what happens is once you let the solution pour in there, you got to wait for a little bit and then put these clear strips on. And like I said, we'll do it together. And then you got to wait for the UV to actually hit the windshield and bake it in or dry it or whatever the case is. Maybe the UV does something with the little plastic strips or something. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and do this. Like I said, I'm probably going to make it worse. But, I'm sorry. You know what? So I forgot. So when I went through the DOT inspection, I had this crack in the windshield. He did not give me a warning for it. But like I said, he did give me a warning for the DOT tape. So then he tells me that, because I told him, I said, I have never been warned on DOT tape. And he looked, he goes, no, you never have. He says, but it is a DOT requirement. I'm like, okay. And he says, let me tell you about something. He said, so a guy, he said about how things stay in the system. So a car hauler came in there, and his car, one of the cars was hanging off the back, which is a DOT violation. They pull him in, do a DOT. They tell him the reason why they pulled him in was for the vehicle hanging off the back of the car hauler trailer. And the guy says, oh, I've never been warned, because they said, we're going to give you a citation. He says, a citation? Well, I've never been warned about that before. They said, yes, you have. You're in the system. So they brought it up in his face, showed him the actual DOT warning from another state, and or maybe I'm pretty sure the guy said it was from another state. Anyways, it was in the system, so the guy got a citation, and he says that, you know, the only thing that they want is honesty. And for the most part, I've been pretty honest with DOT officers. So, and there's good and there's bad. I think there's more good DOT officers than bad DOT officers, from my experience. Anyways, I could tell you a story about when I got an oversized permit revoked in New Mexico from a dickhead DOT cop. And I ended up winning it because I had one of those, you know, TMC, is it TMC or TCM or whatever, TMC, the legal group or whatever. My aunt had a company called Windshield, and we used them. And my attorney showed up, and the DOT cop did not, so I didn't have to pay the citation. So essentially I won the citation. Anyways, that cop was not so nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to the point of the video, and then I'm going to do another video on my cool TV stand I did and a Fire Stick. That's what Amazon was delivering, and I'll tell you a little story about it. Again, in Kurt Sabella's world. So let's go ahead and get to the video at hand. I'm going to go ahead and put you guys on pause. I'm going to pop the hood and get up on top, and we're going to do this together. All right, guys, like anything. So what I did was I did have a little bit more dust on it from last night. So or just within the last couple hours, I wiped it down this morning. So make sure you don't really have any dust or anything, and it's clean. You don't want any bugs or anything on there, I'm sure. And what I would do is I would shake these bottles like a lot with any product, right? With Snapples. Who didn't like Snapples, right? I'll do it with Snapples, and not soda, because soda will explode in your face. You know, a juice, or, you know, if you got Crystal Light in a water bottle or something. You know, you wanna shake it up. Shake it up. Anyways, looks like there's, and it did come with instructions, which I've already read. Very fine print, so if you're an old guy like me, see me in there, hi. My hair is a mess. Why do I look so melancholy? Remember in the movie Titanic, melancholy? Anyways, if you don't, you should look it up. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the top off, and I'm gonna put you on pause just so I can cut it, because I need two hands. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull this back, and I think what we're going to do is, come on now. I think I'm going to start from the bottom. I think on the thing they recommended going from the top, but I don't know. I think I'm going to go from the bottom, and then just so it just continues to seep in. If you're going from the top here and you're pushing it down, maybe, I don't know, maybe that does make sense. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it from the top then. So I'm going to go from this highest point here and go all the way down, and I know I'm longer than 12 inches. That's what he said. And then I'm going to go down this way. And they do have, I think they, actually, I know they sell a Rain-X windshield repair kit. And they have a special, like a thing with 4 suction cups for your bullet holes right there or whatever. So I'm going to, actually, it looks, I know, I can run my nail over that. It's weird how that one kind of comes. Anyways, I know I'm just babbling. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off, and we're going to start. And they say do not squeeze it. You just kind of let it drip on its own. So I'm going to cut it on an angle, so it kind of angles more towards the windshield, so I can kind of get it in there. But they say do not squeeze it, so I don't know if that's probably for air bubbles maybe or something like that. So anyways, I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to cut this. Josh, sorry I put you on pause. All right, guys, so I did cut it on an angle. And what I'm going to do is, and I'm sure I'm going to get it all over the windshield, but that's what they provide razor blades for. So I'm going to... And I will do this twice. Doesn't look like it's coming out though. I mean, it's straight up and down. Maybe if you apply pressure, she wants to come out. Stop shaking, old man. Anyways. I am squeezing it a little bit. It just doesn't seem like it's, I mean, with the bottom completely turned upside down. I don't see this really working, but I bought it, so I might as well try it. And I bought it because I did want to try it, so why be a negative Nancy on it, Kurt? It's gonna work, damn it. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. I'm gonna put you on pause. Sorry, Josh. I'm gonna put you guys on pause. I'm gonna finish this up. I'm sure you guys don't want to see me just squirting this stuff in there. You get the gist of it, right? Okay, guys. So I did it in there twice. And what I'm gonna do is, it doesn't really say you have to let it dry for any particular time. I don't know why you would want it to dry. But then you just take your little pieces, and I wonder if there's really a I don't know, an up or down way to do this. So let's see, if I did this, oops, sorry, I'm not even showing you guys what I'm doing, sorry. Like I said, this is probably just gonna make it worse, but and this is the part, I mean, it doesn't seem very difficult. Doesn't really take a lot of time. And I'm sure you don't want any air bubbles in there, and probably just pat her on there. I slap that ants like rain dance. I say I slap that ants like rain dance. All right, I don't think I might have to go up there and open up another. Let me see if I can. Oh, I'm already sticking. Holy cow. I might have to go and open up another package of these tangs. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go in the truck and grab another thing. So I'm gonna put you guys on pause, and then what I'm gonna do is, you guys don't need to see this, or maybe you do, I don't know, but I'm gonna grab a razor blade and go over this and kind of squeegee it out. Maybe get any air bubbles out of there. So, but it already seems to be locking in there. So I'm gonna put you on pause. I gotta go get another package. All right, guys, so I got that stuff in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the other end of this razor blade. Kind of just push it in there a little harder. That's what she said. Maybe better if I go from the bottom to the top to the top to the bottom. Oops. I don't know, I don't really see it inside some of the cracks. Let me go, I'm gonna peel some of this back, so I'm gonna look and see where the stuff, at least I think I'm just making it worse. But hey, I'm gonna try it anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and what I think I'm gonna do, because I only use one of those bottles. So being I'm using 2 kits, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to peel this back, and I'm going to, I'll just peel it back, and then I'm gonna dump some more in there, and then peel, and then just put it down, and I'm gonna just keep removing these. So I can't do it with 2 hands. I mean, so I'm gonna peel this back, and then I'm gonna dump the solution in there, let it trickle down, and then I'm going to peel it, and I'm just going to flatten it out. I don't see it really working, so I got to put you on pause for that, guys. Sorry. All right, guys, I don't think I did this right at all. So I think the 2 bullet holes I did, because I put it in there and I pressed those on there, so I'm actually going to pull this off. I have enough kits. I don't think it's going to work anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo it. I'm going to grab, I think I can use the same stuff, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it all, because this is how the instructions said do it. At least that's what I understand, but I don't speak Chinese, so, or Mandarin, by that means. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wipe this down. And actually, holy shit, this stuff's set already. I'm going to have to clean it with a razor blade, and I'll get back to you. Holy shit, man. I don't know what them damn zipper heads put in that shit, but man, that shit is, wow. That shit was, wow, just in that little bit of time, man. That stuff sticks, man. Holy cow. Anyway, so I re-cleaned the windshield. Now what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go about it a different way. So I'm just going to squeeze it in there and then put one of these little strips on there. I think I went about it the wrong way. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I would recommend you guys do. So I'm going to hurry up and get this done before it dries. All right, guys, I'm about halfway through. But like I said, I would recommend you squeeze a little, then put the plastic film on. You know, hold the plastic film up there to see where your start and stop finishes, and then obviously just kind of size it up a little bit roughly. And then squeeze the portion in there. So squeeze the portion in there and then put the plastic down, or the filament right down right away. That's the way I would recommend you do it. So basically what I mean is, and it doesn't look like you really need, oh shit, damn it, just dropped my damn filaments on the ground. So just size it up like that, go from point A to point B, squeeze it in there, and then place this down in there. So I'm gonna put you on pause. I got to go into the truck and grab my damn filaments. All right, guys, I think what you're trying to accomplish here is, so you get a pool right around the crack, and that's what wasn't happening before. I'm gonna go over it again with the razor blade and kind of squeegee it a little bit. I don't know if that's gonna help it at all, but I'm sure air bubbles. Although this stuff, that's why I did it completely wrong the first time, but that, I believe that's what the instructions said. So anyways, like I said, I would start, pour it, press it, move it around just a little bit, and then size it up, pour it, press it, size it up, pour it, press it, so on and so on and so on, and overlap the pieces of filament just a little bit. Now what's got to happen is it's got to soak in the sun. I would imagine the longer it soaks in, the better it is for the product. So the sun is right at where I want it to be. That's why I was waiting for it this morning. So anyways, we're gonna see. So I'm gonna, oops, sorry, I have my big ass finger over the lens. But yeah, this stuff really sets up, man. That's what it looks like after you peel it off with the razor blade. It's like plastic. And that's not the filament, that's the actual liquid solution that's in that little black bottle. I mean, I just put it in my, I know, yeah, you just put it in your mouth, Kurt? Yeah, I did. I just put it in my mouth, that's what she said. So anyways, I'm gonna let this thing sit for, I don't know, a few hours. Hopefully these drivers that come into the shop probably be like, look at this idiot taping his windshield, right? It's warm out here today. You can see my face is glistening. My face is glistening. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to do this. It's going to be part 1 of 2 videos. Like I said, I'm going to let it sit for, what time is it? Come on now. 3:22. All right, and that's Midwest time, so I'm on Cali time, so it's 1:22 here. So, but regardless, so I'm gonna probably wait for 3 hours, let it bake, let it sit in there. I mean, I'm not doing anything, just sitting around doing nothing. So, anyways, I don't think I'm gonna put my windshield wiper back like that. Just my luck, it'll probably stick to it. So yeah, so I'm gonna let it sit for about 3 hours. When the sun is about to go down tonight, that's when I'm going to pull it off, and we're going to see. Like I said, I'm thinking I probably made it worse, or it's going to be the same. But hey, I bought the product. I wanted to do a review on the channel with it. Not like I'm some kind of big review person or anything, but it looked really cool on the video. Of course, it worked when you because they have it working on phones and eyeglasses, and of course, miraculously, it just disappeared. And I don't see that happening with this product, but who knows? We'll see. I'm going to be an optimist, and I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy. My wife's like, what? My wife always says I'm the most positive person on the planet, because I always tell people, if you can't find a positive out of a negative, you're just not searching hard enough. There's always a positive out of a negative. I don't care if it's a death in the family or cancer or COVID or whatever the case is. So, divorce, well, whatever. So, so yeah. So we'll see how this works. But I'm pretty I'm intrigued, and I'm excited to see how this all pans out. But like I said, I think the longer it sits in the sun with the UV, because they keep stressing this UV light thing, the longer it sits in the sun, and obviously it's going to be high sun when it gets over there. It's right. Y'all can see that right now. So, so anyways, so yeah, so I figured we'll see. Anyways, this is part 1 of 2 videos. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Ciao.